when you get a little taste, you know, it's hard to get away. When you get a little taste of Grixis. What's on a Grixis? I'm high on believing. It's a bell, but it really isn't. Oh, I've got the mono coming to play. Ugh. Was this a keep? Dude, we really are getting paired against Grixis every round. It's kind of nuts. I guess I'll keep Elder Spell. Is that a joke? Am I getting trolled? Is there a hidden camera in the room just checking out my reactions as I get paired against Grixis deck, Grixis after Grixis deck? Hmm. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't keep an unplayable hand next time. Just a thought. Alright, not a bad turn, right? I guess I should have done that before the Mortify. That's fine. Double Nekobi. And they have mana for Bedevil. They do. They have Noxious Grasp in their main deck? Jeez. Oh, I have 2 Citadel in my deck. I was like, it's looking pretty grim, and then I remembered I have the Citadel redraw. Yeah, main deck Noxious Grasp kind of makes sense. There's almost no deck against whom it's a break. Sometimes not very exciting, but never really break. Not too sure what I can draw here though. Besides Citadel, I guess. Well, I know what I'm discarding at least. Noxious Grass didn't break in the mirror, which is 90% of the meta. Yeah, I guess. True story. I was hoping they would plus, but that's a good play by them. I guess I should keep it in hand. Seemed like a small mistake by them not using Noxious Grasp or attacking the fairy before using that. Alright, that's probably gonna do it. Wow. That's probably the best card I could have drawn. My Citadel outs are still live. As long as Citadel is live, I'll keep playing. I know it's maybe not your style, but with so much Ketis and Golos Nexus, Mono Red for Rosana has kept me in top 150 Mythic, worth a look. Alright, good to know. Want to share your list in case I want to give it a try this afternoon. They're making the same mistake every turn, I think. Like, the only thing they care about is Bowl of Citadel. Everything they should be doing right now should be geared towards stopping Citadel or making sure I can't cast it or giving me as few turns as possible, and they're not doing that. Like, I think right now if they had played optimally, I would be down to 5 lands and I would be drawing dead. I mean, not that I'm drawing super, super live, but... Alright, this should be enough. I don't even think I Citadel, because they have Narset in play too, which is... I guess Narset, yeah, maybe I could have kept going one more turn. We'll add Darby's list. No one answered, are the MPL lists up or not yet? What's better, Divest or Kaya's Wrath? It's close. Creature or artifact. They could have Citadel themselves, right? I guess no, without gain life. It's kind of rough. Guess I'll do Divest. I like my chances in the matchup. I don't know what kind of payoff they have, but... like, I think even game 1 should be favored. Kept a pretty bad hand, though.
Hello.
Hello, Matt Auntie. Thanks for the cheers. What's up? Get to hang out a bit, or are you just saying hi? 25k cheer total. Appreciate it. You just dropping by before going to work? We got some stuff to do before work. Cool. Well, hope it's good. Are you excited about the new set? Somewhat surprised that I didn't take Belhaunt. Honestly, it depends what their hand is, but I didn't have the 5th land yet. It's like a little curve play, but I guess Belhaunt's not that scary. Excited for rotation. I don't know, I haven't played a ton of Standard. I think Standard looks kind of fun. I mean, sure, it's the same decks, but I feel like the decks are pretty fun to play. There's a bit of everything. There's good aggro decks, good control decks, there's the Ram decks, there's Standard sucks. Yeah, maybe it's because I haven't been playing standard that I think standard is fine. It's definitely possible. Play that first in case I draw. I guess I could draw the rest. But I was thinking about black-white temple. I want to be able to just play it tapped. Game over. Binding, I mean, when I play Binding in my sideboard, it's mostly for the red decks, you know, specifically Experimental Frenzy. That's like the big one, you know, because they have no ways of removing it. They play 4, it's their best card. It's the card that beats you. It's like sometimes the only card that beats you. And then I usually don't bring it in if my opponent has the fairy in their deck. You know, any ways of removing it, it's usually pretty bad. But anything else, you know, I think in this matchup it's okay, right? But don't like over sideboard, I guess. Okay, does Nico even do anything? They kill a dude, they lose their dude. If they plus it, they lose it. Alright, I'm just gonna take drawn, I guess. Ketis loses Mox, Excavator, Lazav. Alright, so I mean that's you could have just said Mox and that's enough, right? But might be viable into some other form. So it's not playable anymore, right? So if you play the new standard format, the one was at the new, you know, how it's on Arena, you still get to ladder up, right? Did I understand that correctly? That's cool. That's like a huge improvement. Oh, they have that this was an artifact. Right. Hmm. So if I play it, it's instantly gonna die. Alright, I guess I'll just say go. That's obviously I shouldn't have paid 2 for my watery grave. Hooked if you do, hooked if you don't. Hooked if you do, hooked if you don't. Wait, what? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Hooked if you do, hooked if you don't. Hooked if you do, hooked if you don't. Hooked if you do. Maybe I'm supposed to just play it? Alright, what if they draw land? They get to go to fairy, kill a dude, kill my other dude, but then I just play. I can't tell if I'm supposed to play it or not. I don't think so. But maybe. I think I was just supposed to play it now. Okay. I think they were supposed to play the removal spell and hope I get unlucky with Citadel or hope they draw Stot Erasure. I think they messed up. I think I messed up not playing the Citadel, and I think they messed up not trying to get lucky, basically. Well, hello there. $15, 5, 8, 16. down to 7. Alright, I'll just do these 3. Should I just draw? I guess I'll just draw. Well, I can play the Zinful Stroke up the top. That's kind of gas. Yeah, cards playable in cards playable in Vintage. And then a lot of cast it in Standard. Lol. I'll probably review my Vintage testing tonight once I've submitted my deck for Fandom Legends. What did I play last time in Fandom Legends? Did I play Esper? Or did I play something else? Can't remember. Any sweet artifact deck? I could try your deck. It's not my kind of style. It's not my style of deck though. I don't like these decks that like you either kill them turn 1 or you know me. What about, was your Esper deck any good? Did you try it? You didn't try it, right? Like Esper, what was your list already? Did you still have it somewhere? I would be down to cast Spellstutter Sprite in Vintage. I'd be down to counter some Ancestral Recalls with Spellstutter Sprite. Oh man, this is rough. I think I'll keep. I have 3 6-mana spells. It's like Attrition War. Every card matters. I do have turn 1 Duress. I have good mana. It's like they have turn 1 Duress as well. Wow, they have ugly Duress. Should be instant disqualification. Played Esper to decidedly medium results. Yeah. Didn't I make top 8 last time and lost in the quarters? I definitely did make top 4 in like 2 or 3 tries. Keep getting browned by BBD. Osafkai is just so good, just so versatile. Does Osafkaya rotate out or it doesn't, right? What rotates? Ixalan block? What else? It was just printed. I don't know. Alright, do I go for the mana efficient play? But if they have a removal for Bellhaunt, I'm just gonna get kind of wrecked. I think I'm just gonna play Oath of Kaya. Next turn I can do Narset. Even if they have Bolas, I get to go Narset Elder Spell. Ixalan, Dominaria, and M19. Alright. Wow, the third one? Jeez, that's rough. Damn, son. Alright. I'm assuming I'm in terrible shape. Alright, they discarded a land, so the last card could be a land, or it could be a Nicobolas. Yeah, easy. Open and living on Easy Street. Easy Street. I might still be okay though. 4, 7, that's 8 damage. Awesome. Shen says, got my first undefeated night at Tuesday Modern was Rhino Herder. Thanks again for the deck. Wow. Awesome. Do you have the list? Do you have the exact list you played? Do you have like a screenshot or a list? What's Tuesday Modern? Is it like 4 or 5 rounds of Swiss or? Wow. All right. Well, sometimes Opponent just has it. Sometimes they just have the stone perfect. They went turn 1 to rest, turn 3 Warbust, turn 4 Warbust, turn 5 Warbust, Nico B. They were down to no cards in hand. I mean, I could still win. If I draw a Bellhunt or a Guard Mage, I might be okay, honestly. Just Sways 4-0. I will say it is very hard to play fast enough to finish rounds in time. Yeah, people have said that a lot. You need to like be familiar with the deck. But I think when you practice a lot online, it translates to real life as well. You know like all the patterns and stuff, and I think you play the deck faster. Alright, I'm not even sure what I can hit here. I don't have Kaya's Wrath anymore. 4, 6, 9. Well, I'm not dead on board, but I guess I'll keep. I'm not sure like bouncing Oath of Kaya keeps me alive. Did my 5-0 Rhino list have a VOD? Every stream is saved in the VOD on Twitch for like 30 days or something. You don't have the list. I mean, you don't have to type it out if if it's mostly the same. So what if I bounce Oath and Drain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I mean that keeps me alive. They don't have anything, but they have a card in hand. They're gonna draw a card. Seems pretty unlikely I survive, but I'll fight. Like, Warbus isn't even supposed to be that good. I have Frios of Kaya, I have Guard Mage and Bellhaunt. It's like, I mean, it's fine. They should probably bring it in, but I'm just saying it's not like... Alright, that's good. Could not find a VOD. Yeah, I don't know. I also have a YouTube page. It might be... But the YouTube page is a bit behind usually. Alright, someone asked yesterday too, maybe it's not there for some reason, maybe there was a bug, or maybe you didn't know. Yeah, called out, no respect. Oh, that's the video. What I could do is rename the... Yeah, I don't do a very good job at like with the names and stuff. Doesn't make it very easy for people to find the BODs. Alright, good game. That was a fun match. I always include one Massacre Girl, one of the best board clear styles in game. I mean, if I had Massacre Girl, I'd probably bring it in this matchup just because I have a bunch of dead cards. Could be good. People are not going to expect it out of the Esper sideboard. I think I got pretty unlucky this match. I mean, it's close. It's not like it's a great matchup for Esper. I think you're favored though, because I have like 2 Citadel and a Command the Dread Horde, and didn't seem like that too many counter spells. My cooking VODs. Okay, the list was 2 Siege Rhino and 2 Yarog. That was the first time, but that was not it. Titan Shift what? That was not it either. Maybe it was the one after that? No, I gave up on Siege Rhino a tiny bit. Vintage Shanwar Survival, Dota Pubs. There's one that has like 843 views. That might be the one. 2-1. No, that's not the one either. Yeah, I don't know. Do a bit of digging. It should be there. There's a chance it's not, but... Ooh, we're playing against a diamond player. It's kind of funny though. I mean, I do it too. Everyone does it, but people get so much like, wow, 4-1, your deck is whatever. 5-0 though. I need to see the 5-0 list. It's gotta be infinitely better than. I feel like half the time when I 5-0 is a deck, it's like the list is like worse than my. It's like. We're just humans. What can we say? Everyone loves a good 5-0 list. Rhino made the deck dump, did it? Oh yeah, because I looked up the deck dump and I think it was the day right after, so maybe it had an Modern League search Soul Herder. How many Soul Herder decks? Does the one? One Birds. Oh yeah. So that was the list. That was the one Burst, 4 Oracle, 1 Deputy, 3 Witness, 1 Knight, 2 Muldrifter, 4. Yeah, like Muldrifter was the real MVP, I remember. Siege Rhino and Muldrifter were both the real MVPs. These, yeah, they were really good. Only 3 Force. The black sideboard cards were reasonable too. Alright, I have Excavator. So, I can let them have Excavator and play it to Fairy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm just going to Teferi Plus. I'm not familiar with the matchup. Rallier, yeah. It's good sometimes, but overall it's like disappointing. Well, this list's pretty solid. So it's pretty solid to Archmage. I tried the Archmage only the one league and it was pretty bad. But it's a bit expensive. Free Veil of Summer. I don't know, I've not been I think Veil of Summer is a bit awkward. Alright, looks like this worked out for us because didn't really take advantage of anything really. Alright, now I'm gonna get rid of that dude, no funny business. They have Double Oath, Dishar. Not sure what Dishar can do for them exactly. They want to be able to play at least one spell, I guess. Oh, they have Citadel in the deck. That's pretty scary. Oh, Chen's kind enough to type out his list for us. Oh, looks like I took a wrong turn. King Art says, Reanimator could be great in Vintage. Misstep is gone, or restricted. Seems hard to beat if you have a way to beat Graveyard Hate. Yeah, it seems like Graveyard Hate might be at like an all-time low and Misstep is gone, so... The Carbo Live has... I updated it and for some reason it's not working. Maybe it's because I need to restart Arena. I might just restart Arena real quick. Did I talk about Reach Preview card yesterday? So Reach Preview card was Charming Prince. It's a 2/2 for white and 1. 2 for 2 and... Give me a sec. Wow. Things got out of hand here. What happened? Dishar is a problem, right? I need to minus on Tishar. Okay, let's see what I have on top of my deck. So, whenever you cast a historic spell, return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less to... Alright, I can't let them have the card advantage. So it's a 2/2/4/2, and when it comes into play, you choose an ability. You choose a triggered ability. You can either scry 2, or you can gain 3 life, or you can blink a creature like the Flicker Wisp effect, I guess, just for a creature. Oh, I knew they had Oath of Kaya. Yeah, I mean, I think I still had to get rid of Tishar to slow them down. Not really slowing them down that much, though. I don't think there's much I can do. Yeah, I don't know what's... I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Scry. Scry 2 is like... obviously much worse than drawing a card, so... Alright, it's a little break, but that's gonna slow them down a bit. A tiny bit. Hopefully they don't have another Oath. At least they can't like draw extra cards for one turn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if, you know, I think Scry is a hard ability to rate. Scry 2, like for instance, how many Scry, at what point does Scry becomes equal or better to drawing a card, you know, for instance? Like how much, like, is Scry, definitely not Scry 2, probably not Scry 3, maybe Scry 4? You start thinking about like Scry 4 might be worth drawing a card, even then like... Then there's like, you have fetch lands in your deck. So Scry might not be as good. What am I supposed to bounce here? Do I even bounce anything? Then it's just another historic spell. Maybe I just plus. You think 3 is close? I don't think scrying 3 is close to drawing a card. I don't think 4 is like better than drawing a card. Some people say scry equals 0.5 cards. I do know. I think if you think scry 3 is as good as drawing a card, I don't think it's like... LSV says, I think it depends on the part of the game. That's fair, like... If you're in top deck mode, like scry 1 to the bottom is almost like drawing a card. Yeah, like on turn 2 anyways, like... I'm not sure... There's almost, it almost feels like there's no amount of scry you would trade for a card. Especially in like grindy matchups. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, looks like we're doing pretty good here. Thought erasure, so now I can bounce. Bola Citadel is so much fun. Can cast Thought Erasure from hand. I'd rather scry 10 than draw a card. Yeah, I mean, scry 10, then you can set up stuff for Oracle, and... That's the other cool thing about the card, kind of, is that... You need to keep the 2 cards on top, but if you scry 2 and you like put a spell and a land, and then turn after that you play Oracle, you know you're gonna hit land. So that's a nice little bonus. Kaya's Wrath, that's awkward. It's a good spot to use in our set, probably. Disfigure, sure. Blink. Thing about the blink is that how often is like obviously blink on turn 2 does nothing. And then for blink to be better than drawing a card, it means you need to have like a witness or a Knight of Autumn in play. So that's not gonna happen like super often. I need to be careful to not just die to like double Oath of Kaya. They already have 2 in the yard. I think they play 4. Maybe I should just chill. I could also just minus Oath of Kaya. Oh, that seems bad. Wait, why did I bounce Fibblethip? For some reason I thought I had a Thought Erasure somewhere. I guess I did not. Yeah, I wonder if I got lost somewhere along the way. Oh, I think I meant to disfigure. Oh well. I think I meant to disfigure the Fibblethip. That's not great. I just scooped. I wonder if I win that game 100% of the time. Probably. Yeah, I mean, the Scry is, and that's another reason why the Scry discussion is interesting. Like Luis said, it's like so much different. On turn 2, scrying kind of sucks, but later in the game, it's pretty good. Like scrying 2 to the bottom, 2 lands to the bottom is definitely better than drawing a card. How can you see a deck list? Well, right now you can take a look. It's nothing too special. You know, every Esper list is a bit different, and I haven't played Standard in a while, so take it with a grain of salt. This figure is definitely bad. I don't want Binding because I have ways to bounce them. I definitely want Noxious Grafts. That card is strong. Commanded Dreadhorde is kind of awkward with Ashiok, but you can still get your stuff back. Ashiok is for this matchup. Kaya's Wrath is strong against them. Divest and the rest both seem okay too. Tails End seems okay. So what is bad? The tricky part is how many removal spells you keep for Excavator. I think Cast Down is bad because it only kills Excavator. Legion's End is decent, I think, because the exile part is kind of nice. Mortify is fine. Oath of Kaya is fine. How do I sideboard it? I think Guard Mage is a bit underwhelming because it doesn't attack very hard, and I'm bringing in sweepers. Alright, so I didn't bring in this Disdainful Stroke. I don't think I want the counter spells because they have free mana to Teferi. So I don't want counter spells. Divest is okay-ish. Maybe 4 Kaya's Ref is a lot, but I think... Oh, I think I'm gonna get to play with my main deck. Or is the 6v1 card looks like the lag is back, the server lag is back. Hand's super slow. It does nothing really. I think I have to mulligan. You wanna see my black-white Vamp list? It's just a black-white Vamp. The only notable thing is that I only play 2 removal spells in my main deck. I play 1 Legion's End and 1 Mortify, but we weren't doing especially good. Well, the good news is I have cards that I can easily bottom. I think Guard Mage is better in this spot. I'm going to need to hit some land drops and stuff. Yeah, I think I need to restart Arena real quick. Damn. I guess I didn't have the Drowned Catacomb yet. I mean, now I wish I'd played Gala Shrine on turn 1. Probably gonna lose if I don't draw a non-tap source or something like anything I can cast. Basically, if I don't play the spell next turn, I'm probably not winning. Unless they don't play a spell either. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's good for me. Tomato, yeah. I've been playing a split of Guard Mage and Bellhaunt. Not sure which one is better. I used to play all Bellhaunts. Wow, double cat is brutal. I had to bring in Tristani. So I probably don't want Commander Dreadhorde if they have Tristani in their deck. Kethis. Alright, I'll just play the Guard Mage first. Quick reminder, it's September. You get half off on the subs if it's your first sub. You can also convert your Twitch Prime sub to real subs for half the price or renew a gifted sub for half the price. So if you want to support the stream or if you have another streamer you really like, but you know, $5 a bit much. September, you get half off, we get the full amount. You can also support the stream by shopping at Channel Fireball. If you need cards, sleeves, singles, packs. Not sure they're taking Eldraine pre-orders yet. Maybe if Luis is around, he can tell us, or you can just check out the site. If you want to get your hands, you know, if you think a card is going to be worse than it was right now, you know, speculate a bit, it's a little gamble. Hey, thanks for the cheer, Jaikoi.
You can also support the stream by getting a cool chat message read out to everyone for 100 bits.
True. Thanks for the cheers, Jaikoi. Man, I was right in the middle of my speech and now. So yeah, you know, doesn't support the stream directly, but you know, they sponsor the stream. So if you like reading, you know, read Duke's articles, if you like the legacy videos, if you like Brian DeMar's article or whoever, you know, your favorite content creators at Channel Fireball, if you know, shopping there, just that also that definitely helps. All that stuff. All right, and just following the stream, following the channel, getting the follower count up. Or just, you know, hosting the stream with all your viewers. Who's winning this game? Can't be good for me that I've already activated Tamio 3 times. Oh yeah, Immortal Sun. What are my odds to Immortal Sun up to sideboard? I didn't bring in my counter spells. Team Kessig, what's up? Soul Hoarder Central, yeah. All I want to do is play some more Soul Hoarder in Modern. We even played Soul Hoarder in Vintage the other day, but these damn tournaments. Gotta prepare for the tournaments. Alright. This game's not looking super hot. They have their own Teferi, they have a Kethis. I could kill Teferi and then die erasure them, lose my Teferi. I basically need to set up, probably need to set up a spot where I'm not too far behind and where I can just win with a Citadel. But next turn, if I let them activate that, I just lose. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I guess I just have to play Narset. Magali Villeneuve. Oh yeah, Body Erasure does nothing left to me, yo. Alright, I think I'm just gonna scoop them up. I think I'm super far behind. I guess I could have hit the Ashok, actually. That was the card I was looking for. Ashok would have bought me a lot of time. I've been playing Soul Herder in Modern and it's the best. I never want to play anything else. Dude, it's so weird, right? The deck's so much fun. And you can just play whatever you want in it too if you have like some pet cards and stuff. Alright, what are my odds to an Immortal Sun after sideboard? So, let's try that again. Let's do it a bit faster though. Bellhaunt or Garnmage? I guess maybe Bellhaunt is worse. And Kaya's Wrath, they had like not that many creatures after sideboard. Maybe I was overrating Kaya's Wrath. Divest creature or artifact? Sure. Noxus Grass? Sure. Maybe. Oh yeah, I couldn't hit Ashiok. It wasn't in our deck. Oh. Funny. I still don't want to counter spells. I think I just have to like dodge Immortal Sun. On the second grasp. Maybe just leave 2 Kaya's Wrath in. Oath of Kaya is good, but maybe not. No, Oath of Kaya is really good. Alright. Yeah, I never know how much removal you want. You want some, but you don't want too many. This looks like pretty reasonable. I have Cryptics in my build. It's bad, but Cryptic is my favorite card. Eventually you loop it with Witness and happiness occurs. Yeah. I never got around to really trying Cryptic because I figured it would be too awkward with the mana, but glad to know I'm not missing out on much. Alright, this hand's fine. I have my lands that come into play untapped. I don't have the most exciting hand, but you just have to keep. It was funny, I was watching Mengucci stream the other day and I loved it. It was so good. He like kept a hand that was like, you know, kind of whatever, not great. And someone in chat said he should mulligan. And Andrea was like, in his very Andrea way, was like, listen, this is not what mulligan is for. Mulligan is when you have no lands or no spells or you can't cast your spells. That's what mulligan is for. It was funny the way he said it. I loved it. And it was like kind of like, I mean, it's kind of a simplistic way to put it, but especially for standard, it's true. Like you can't just mulligan because you don't have like a perfect hand or whatever. So we don't care too much about Kethis because it's their expensive card. Do we care about Ashiok? Not really. I didn't even bring... I think Ashiok's just kind of a brick too. I'm actually not sure what I should take here. Lazav doesn't do that much. Kinda want to take Fibblethip. Sure. Especially now that mulliganing is so much better. Well, that would go against what Andrea was saying, right? Oh, they didn't play... Oh, they couldn't play Lazav. They have like kind of mana issues, I guess. Alright, I can safely plus, right? Yeah. Alright, what's their play? Oh yeah, they're on Teferi. Not sure if they play a ton of removal for Teferi, if I should just keep plussing here. I'll be a bit greedy, I'll plus. It's kind of questionable because I don't have a play. Like I could have just drawn an Narset here or Balhond and I'm just super far ahead if I do. And I have like 2 removal spell to make it to Bola Citadel. Alright. I'm not sure why they bring Ashiok in the matchup. Maybe it's just like part of their win con. Seems bad. Alright, let's try to draw something good. Anything really. Oh, I can get rid of the fairy. I don't think I want to do that. Actually, you know what? If I get rid of the fairy, then I cast Modify end of turn and I keep the board clear. I don't think I'm in a rush though. Their Teferi is better than ours. Yes and no, their passive is better, but being able to bounce Cathis and stuff is sweet. Ding. Jeez. Cathis does nothing. The shark could be good if they draw Mox. Tamio, pretty bad. I mean, everything's pretty bad, honestly. I guess I'll just take the Shar. Easy clap. Do I want to Narset first, or do I want it to Fairy first? It's kind of the same thing. I guess I'd rather not have that land in hand if we take another turn. I need to be a tiny bit careful because I have Oath of Kaya to Fairy. Oh, not anymore. That was a decent turn, I'll say. I played the new 2020 standard event. I have not. I've been playing a vintage, and I'm playing a bit of standard today to practice for Fandom Legends. That turn was a little bit lucky. Yeah, I definitely I channeled my inner Shota Yasuoka for sure. How many cards do I have left in my deck? Still a ton, yeah. Ashok shuts down the Commanded Red Horde. Yeah, I didn't bring it in though. Because I have my own Ashok, so the synergy is not great. I don't think you should have Ashok against Esper. Unless you have a reason to believe they have like multiple Commanded Red Hordes in their deck. And even then, they're just going to take your stuff. Like, you have a lot of good cards, so... It just sits there, it mills, and then it dies, and then you basically, it's like Unmoored Ego and stuff. You time walk yourself. It's probably worse than Unmoored Ego. Do you have a Mox in the yard? I guess you target yourself, so you do mill yourself. But I don't think that's... Maybe it's good enough against Esper. Maybe milling yourself is just super valuable in this deck. What can they even play? Should I grasp that now? Does that make sense? Should I have waited? I don't know. So they can go land Fibblestep. Yeah, I'm dumb. I forgot you can just mill yourself. I still doesn't feel like... Because sure, you're playing into a control deck, but taking a turn off to do stuff when your opponent is just going to be casting, you know, even just a Bell Hunt or something, you just puts you pretty far behind. Guard Mage. Kaya's Wrath. Definitely don't want to cast that. Okay, what am I at? 5? All right, 4. Ooh, here it is. The Elder Spell. So I could cast another Teferi from my hand. I could Elder Spell, Ultimate. But then I might die to Oath of Kaya, which would be sad. Alright, how do I not butcher this? I guess I'm just gonna... Well, I guess I can start by activating Narset. I don't think I care too much about Tamio. I'm just gonna take the Elder Spell. Blackjack. Alright, I don't know. Definitely want to get rid of that. I've played a land, right? It's 5 mana. Pablo 996. Thanks for the tier 1 reset, Pablo. Appreciate it. Alright, I guess just say go, right? Think I played that turn fine? Where did the name Yellowhat come from? It's the Yellowhat you can see behind me. I used to have like a favorite hip hop band. Oh, I'm gonna lose my. I used to have a favorite hip hop band, and they would wear yellow all the time. So I started wearing like their stuff, you know, their gear and yellow T-shirts and stuff. And for my 16th, 15th, or 16th birthday, my friend just got me that yellow hat that Bob would like spray painted in yellow, and I started wearing at Magic tournaments, and then Efro claims he started calling me Yellow Hat when we were money drafting at the PT, you know, like 19 years ago. So that's where it comes from. All right. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I guess I'll take the rest. How do I draw cards now? Could play another Teferi. I play Ashok in minus. It's like almost impossible for me to lose. Guess I should have the rest first. Or I could keep mana up for Mortify. Oh no, I only have 2 mana. Alright. I'm not sure I've ever lost this matchup with Esper control. As long as you have like Ashok in your sideboard. I mean, we lost one game. We lost the game where we just didn't sideboard. I don't even want to like take one. As long as I don't go down to 3, they can't win. So Divest is a card I'm playing in part because of it was Golos. I felt like I needed I was really struggling. This deck struggles against the Golos deck, so that's why I'm playing Disdainful Stroke. That's why I'm playing Tail Zen and Divest in the sideboard, because it's cards that hit. They all hit Golos. They hit Agent of Treachery. They hit... What else? Yeah, I'm going to restart Arena and maybe even restart... I updated Cardboard Live while I was playing. So let's see if this helps. I have it running. Ew, sounds like a raid. Oh, Harry. Man, I have the stream set up so I always get the Harry raid. Do you play some more blue-white Harry? Team Kasek, dudes, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Why am I playing Standard? Because I'm playing Fandom tomorrow. Was that Harry's deck, or are you talking to Harry? King Art. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, Cardinal Line's not working for some reason. Vius? Hope I didn't butcher that. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to Sewer Vius. View? Vius? Does Teferi do that much? Cantrips? Maybe I'll just take Oath of Kyle. Vios. Vios. Vios? Vios. Vios. Alright, Vios. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Let's see. I think we need to draw a card, right? We want to curve out into Guard Mage. Actually, that was bad. Yeah, Narset stops them from Teferi minusing as well. That was probably bad. Because it's not a big deal if I go Narset into Teferi minus as long as I make my... Yeah, that was a mistake. Oops. That was a pretty basic mistake. Cardinal Life's still not working. What's up with that? I'm going to restart Cardboard Live. Alright, plus... Play... Card Mage, I guess? Because on a plate, well, they don't have Narset, and it's big enough to kill Teferi for now. Stream Magic Arena, data sync in progress, Twitch stream preview, checking my extensions. What happened? Oh, they cast Elder Spell. Well then. What's better against 5 mana Teferi? I think that's playing a Bellhaunt. It's mana efficient too. Yeah, I don't understand why Cardboard Live's not working. I guess we'll have to deal with it. Yeah. I've been jamming Vintage, and I think I have a list that's decent if I'm in the market. Yeah, ship. Are you playing the playoff on the weekend, or do you maybe not have the points or don't have time? Dude, sick. Last time you gave me a deck list, I won the tournament. So, I don't know, maybe there's been a time since, but is it right up my alley? Oh, it's Outcome. You want to make me the bad guy, Luis? You want me to just play PO, just play the best deck? Luis is putting me to the test. You never lose. Yeah, maybe I'll have to. Alright, I'm gonna plus. I think my plan might just be to bounce Guard Mage next turn. Alright, well, looks like we're jamming some PO tonight. Bola Citadel in every format. What about Bola Citadel in Modern? Is there a Citadel deck in Modern? Is there a way to cheat Citadel and play Modern? Ooh, they're plusing. That's kind of good for us, I guess. Yes, they had to plus. I guess they didn't have great options. Alright, let's kill the Ugin. And probably just bounce Guard Mage. Since they're pretty flooded. I guess their hand could be anything. Drawing cards is usually better than making someone discard at this point. Force of Negation is 73 ticks. How much did I pay for my Force of Negations? I think in the 30s. I think I opened a bunch too. I probably sold an extra one or two for like 35, 40 ticks. Gas, non-green spells vintage is my jam. Yeah. I was thinking about playing like some hate bear, some Esper hate bear deck. Maybe I'll do one league with Luis's deck, and then maybe I'll try to brew. Where was the list? King Art, you sent me the list earlier, right? That's not it. Baleful Strix, Cut Purse, Spellseeker. Wait, where's Spell Stutter Sprite? Oh, that's the Soul Hoarder deck. Dude, maybe. Maybe the key to Soul Hoarder is vintage is to not play green. Too bad Strix doesn't have flash. These creatures are doing so much work, just killing Planeswalker one after the other. No biggie. Kodal has, yeah. Four color Soul Hoarder. The problem with Soul Hoarder is vintage is that there's too many good cards. And by the time you put all the good cards you have to play, like Ancestral Recall and Mox and Lotuses, then there's no room left for creatures. Why chat?
What you say? That you only meant well.
Why I can do math too. That's my out. I have to go with the Gaia.
That is all for the best, because it is.
We might be playing a little reverse. No! Alright, we might still be in it. I do have creatures that can attack. Hey, Daniela. Oh, they don't have the mana for it. Bzz. Nice planeswalkers you have there. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Wow, they almost came back. I was so far ahead. I wonder if they win. I wonder if they needed old. I wonder if they needed all the planeswalker they brought back. Alright, some duress. Let's see, duress, yes. Mortify. Mostly let's play Search for Skanta. I want the creatures, I want all the 6 mana spells. So I have the choice between Noxious Grasp, Divest, Binding. All pretty mediocre options. Not a huge fan of Noxious Grasp in this matchup. It's pretty bad. Maybe Binding. It's bad. Might just be better than my other options. And they should have creatures, right? Oh yeah, they have Citadel too. Oh yeah, I'm definitely bringing in Divest. I was bringing in just for the creatures, but I mean, look at my other cards. I think if you're like grasping planeswalkers, you're just behind anyways. I don't know. Grasping into Teferi Hero of Dominaria is good. Maybe I should have Grasp over Mortify. Actually, yeah. I didn't see Search, so hard to know how good Mortify is. Tail's End, yeah. Tail's End's been decent. Counters Golos, counters the trigger of Agent of Treachery. Alright, lands and spells. I'm in. Could use a second black mana. We even need... Yeah. It's gonna be sad if we get 6 mana without a third black mana. We should be fine though. Dude, why does everyone have to ugly the rest? Do you think they can bring in Feast of Sanity? Maybe. I have Oath of Kaya. Oath of Kaya is just so good in this deck. Even in matchups, it just it does it all. What you say? I only meant well. Should I wait? It's pretty bad if I wait and they have a creature. I mean, they should have creatures, right? Almost everyone plays creatures in Esper. I think I should play it. Dispark, Mortify, Teferi, Commanded Red Horde. Alright, you know, sometimes you just need a little Urza's Glasses activation. Keeping heroes somewhat scary when they have command, but they kind of have a non-bow, Dispark and Commanded Red Horde. That's another card I don't like to bring in this matchup. What are you going to Dispark? Just Teferi? Just you're going to get 2 for 1, and then you also brought in Commanded Red Horde, so you have like these awkward draws. I'm not a huge fan. Alright, we've got our black mana now. Oh, they're stuck on lands. Wow, that's unlucky. You can Dispark Citadel. Yeah, I guess, but I mean, you have Teferi Time Raveler is going to be in place sometimes. Yeah, I mean, maybe Dispark. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Alright, I should have Dispark. Probably. What was my last sideboard card? Sometimes you're just wrong, you know? It's fine. It's fine to admit when you're wrong. What is the last card I kept in? I can't remember. I don't know. But even like if they get 1 turn with Citadel, then you Dispark because you couldn't cast it on their turn because of Teferi Time Raveler. You Dispark and they're just like... Oh yeah, Divest. Yeah. All right, little landlord action over here. I'm so rusty, I almost cast it on my turn. 4 mana. All right. That's a hand. I mean, I'm assuming the graveyard's loaded, right? I guess it's all to Fairy Time Raveler, so then there's an R set too. Okay. I guess I take Commanded Red Horde. I'm assuming that's probably safe. Unfortunately, my opponent is never going to draw a 5th land. Never has been called. Do you know what you're playing? Have you submitted your deck list, Lily, yet? I would ask you what you're going to play in to hook me up, but then I'm probably just not going to play what you tell me to play because I'm a Munson. Stainful Strokes basically Time Walk here. It's nice. Double Time Walk. Okay. Yeah, you were like the first one to register. You've already submitted. Just look at you, model citizen over there. The Stainful Stroke has been really good for me. It's one of the only cards that lets you beat Golos decks too. I'll only show you my 75 for the tournament if you agree to play it sight unseen. Yes. Yeah, that's the same deal as last time. Probably not a bad deal. Alright, I thought I would like find a Citadel by then, but I guess I've already played one Citadel and one Command, right? Am I actually gonna lose this game? I was so far ahead, I had so many turns to draw something. Finally. Finally, Daddy's home. There we go. There we go. Nice. Both Citadel is so much fun. Does that put me down to 4? 4 is acceptable, I guess. That's a free roll, sure. Vintage and standard. All right, good games. Plus. All right. What do you think about Esper, Lily? Do you think it's a reasonable deck? Or do you hate it? But you probably don't hate it, but Esper seems pretty good to you. It has a good Kethis matchup. I don't know who's playing Fandom this week. I'm not sure what they're gonna play. It's fun though. You know, sure, there's money to win, but having fun is important. Money's alright, but you know, if I don't win it, someone else wins it. Yeah, no, I mean the fields are stacks. The fields are always stacked. It's always like multiple MPL players, good streamers, couple outsiders, but even the outsiders are just really good. Kethis matchups 50-50. I don't think I've lost a single time to Kethis with Esper control in like, I don't know, probably 10 matches now. Obviously there's a bit of variance, but, and you know, maybe people play poorly or sideboard poorly. Who knows? It's hard to know, like, sideboard mistake can cost you so much. Any power outage scheduled? Too soon. It was actually not power outage. I figured out it was like our little AC unit that was making the power go out for some reason. It worked fine all summer and then they're stuck on land. Oh no, I'm not stuck. I was gonna say they're stuck on land. I'm stuck on land. I'm actually not stuck on land. Alright. I think I can let them have Excavator for one turn. Secretly, Esper Control is always better than Esper Hero. Oh, Esper Control has a lot of problems, but Kethis has not been one of them. Now, you remember, like, Andre saying Esper Control's really good matchup for the deck, so it's weird. I mean, sure, the people I'm playing on the ladder are probably not as good as the MPL player or Andre and stuff, but how much, you know, like how big of a difference can it make? It can't go from me being like 10-0 against the deck to like the matchup being good for Kethis, right? There's no way people are playing that poorly or sideboarding that poorly. Narrator. Actually, there was a way. That's probably super lose, but who cares? Don't think I can lose. Esper Control was probably a much better matchup before people were prepared for the deck. Yeah, that's fair. Ash Shock's definitely like huge after sideboard. It helps a lot. Makes it really hard for them to come back. Yeah. I mean that's why Andre and who was it? Ivan or no, it was Andre and Stifka or Andre and I. Anyways, that's why they did so well. People just didn't know what was going on. Wait, why didn't I just cast this figure? Alright, never mind. 6 mana, da-da-da. Guess I'll play tapped. Yeah, not playing that this figure was pretty loose. Doesn't matter. Come on, just kill it. I'm basically taking game actions at random, hoping my opponent just scoops. Yeah, it worked. Nice. I was like, if I take enough game actions fast enough, they'll probably scoop. Doesn't really matter what I do. So we said no disfigure, no cast down. Down to 1 Kazraf. Bye bye Bellhaunt. Alright, good. Salut la Sico. Par quoi tu penses que le gros Teferi soit remplacé à la rotation? Aucune idée, j'ai pas trop maté les nouvelles cartes. T'as déjà cartes comme Bolas Citadel, etc. qui peuvent faire le taf de late game. Peut-être le nouveau serpent. La Sico is asking what big Teferi is going to be replaced by at rotation. I was saying you already have like Bolas Citadel, Command the Dread Hordes. You have some late game stuff. Teferi's a really good card, obviously. Oops. Alright, you know what the phone call means. This is the last match. Then I have to get my ass in the kitchen. Liz wants her sandwich. Where's my sandwich? How's the salad? So good. Actually, someone who was watching the stream made it as well. And they loved it too. It was really, really good. The dressing and the seasoning of the cauliflower and the chickpeas, it was awesome. It did take me like an hour and a half to make. Do you have to like cauliflower, like cut them in florets or whatever, like break them down in florets. Because there's a lot to do, but I'm not too sure. Laza. Obnoxious grab for Kethis. Fibbletip draws them a card and they don't have much going on. Lazav kind of doesn't do that much. I don't know. I kind of take Fibbletip over Lazav. Is that reasonable? They don't even have black mana? Alright. Makes it easy. Oh, that was awkward. What's the sideboard Tails End for? It's basically instead of playing a third Disdainful Stroke, I decided to try out Tails End. It's for like Golos decks. Counters Golos, counters Triggered of Agent of Treachery. Oh, so yeah, I remember now why I'm playing Tails End. Give me a sec. Do I want to Thought Scour now? No, I just want to. So the reason I'm not playing just all Disdainful Strokes is that Tails End counters 3 mana Teferi, so it's kind of a counter spell that doesn't. I didn't want to just have like bring in 3 Disdainful Stroke to counter Golos and Agent, and just like kind of get screwed by Teferi Time Raveler. Obviously, I'm still gonna get screwed some of the time, but at least it's like kind of a split card counter Teferi, counter a big spell. So that was the reasoning for Tails End. All right, what did we draw into here? Second Thought Erasure. They still don't have black mana, but they're going to draw 2 cards next turn. So they're probably going to find black mana. Getting a Guard Mage in place seems nice. Thought Erasure seems like poor use of my mana. Can Tails End counter a Planeswalker emblem? Yeah, triggered ability, right? You can counter that. You can counter the triggered ability of Agent of Treachery. They still get to keep the 2 free, but it's something. Counters Planeswalker. You can counter a Krasis trigger, I guess. I haven't drawn the card. I have one in my sideboard and I don't play a ton of standard. Another person who bring in Ice Shock. I don't know. Maybe there's just nothing better. Maybe the self-mill is important. But Vintage, I'm going to play Vintage tonight. I'm going to play Luis LSV's PO deck, and if I have time, I'm gonna maybe try and play a league with a brew or something. People play Ashok in the main. Yeah, would you keep Ashok in against Esper control though? Seems kind of bad. They're making my Ashok better, kind of, I guess. Wow, that was a great draw. I guess it gives them black mana. All-star mana fixer Ashiok. Alright, so I can Oath Excavator, kill Kethis. They can play Lazav, make Lazav a Kethis, and then do nothing. Or I can kill Kethis. Yeah, okay, that's gotta be much better, right? Just kill Kethis, play Ashiok. Grass plus Ashok, yeah, I agree. Seems like really, really good. The one scary part about Ashok against them is that you can, it's never happened, but I could definitely see it happening. You can randomly lose to their Jace, the 4 mana Jace, if they save it till they have like no cards or something. I hit Immortal Sun. Nice. I don't think Immortal Sun is good tech, honestly. Seems good in theory, but in practice, I've never seen them like. I feel like I've never seen them come close to. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just getting lucky and dodging it. I don't know. I think I would rather just have a J, something, some like cheaper threat, anything really. So, I mean, it's always the same problem with Immortal Sun. It's kind of like the carrot. It's like baits you. You're like, oh, it sounds. If I ever can get it in play, you know, I was so close. It would have been so good. Wait, how did he get all that in play? Speaking of, what the hell? What just happened? I guess they had these two and they just drew to me, yo. Just drew to me up the top. All right, let's see. Think I get rid of Tamio? And then thought erasure them. Graveyard. And then get rid of their stuff. Oh, did we just get rid of the Jace too? I think we just got rid of the Jace. Nice. Hopefully we only have one. The new card seems insane in Vintage. What's the new card? Do you have a... So does it get that? Does it ever get to a point where they can't win anymore? Like they can't realistically kill you anymore? I'm not too sure. If you've mailed enough of the key cards and stuff. I guess I'll play it to Fairy, start drawing some cards. Like, what do I do here? Do I just minus on... That seems bad. I'm just going to plus. Feel like they're far away from really doing any... They don't have the Immortal Sun anymore. They don't have Jace. I guess I can make them discard in their draw step. Oh, they have their own Teferi. Duh. They do have a Mox in the yard. But yeah, I mean, they need critical mass of like legend spells to loop stuff and... Opt is reprinted. Yeah, I kind of like that they do that now. They just like, you know, these cards that are like just good and not broken or anything, just reprint them every time. Opt, Colossal Dread. That card's kind of scary. Like, for instance, I don't know if they already play 4, but I feel like they'd be better off having an extra Vraska Golgari Queen instead of Immortal Sun or Fairy Hero of the Munaria, that kind of stuff. Alright, they just scooped. Yeah, they just can't win anymore.